Okay, my friends, T-Bone with ya. This is going to be a quickie. I had a question about resources, specifically trees and minerals and rocks and stuff like that. So, to answer the question was, do trees respawn and do rocks and minerals respawn? So, let's talk about trees first. So, trees are actually really important. I mean, look how beautiful these trees are. These are just beautiful. Look at this forest I planted. All right, we have three different kinds of trees. These are your pine trees right here. All right, so we got a pine tree, very beautiful. Over here, we've got an oak tree. All right, again, I love the oak trees. I think that's my favorite tree. And over here, this is a tree that you're normally going to find in the snow biome. So I believe this is a spruce tree, but I'm not 100%. We're going to cut it down and find out. So those are the three different kind of trees that you can harvest, and these trees will drop seeds. So, to answer the question, trees generally do not respawn unless you plant the seeds that they drop when you harvest them. So, let's go ahead and cut down this tree. I'm going to grab my chainsaw. Yeah, we're going to do it the easy way, baby. Let's pull out the chainsaw, cut this down, and see what we get. So, all right, let's cut it down. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, that was a beauty, man. That was a big old tree right there. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. All right, we got blue spruce. Yes, it is a blue spruce. So we got two blue spruce trees from cutting it down. And we also got some wood, right? You're going to harvest a little bit of wood when you cut down a tree. Now, that was an old tree. I knew it was an old tree because it was 1,200, it had 1,200 hit points. 1,200 hit points means it is an old tree and it will give you the most amount of wood. So that is a blue spruce. And if it's an old tree like that, generally it's going to drop two seeds. So if you cut down one tree, you're going to get two seeds. So basically, you can grow two new trees. How do you do it? Pretty simple. We're just going to move the seed from our backpack to our tool belt. Move the chainsaw over here. And we're just going to find a spot to plop this tree down. How about right here? That looks wonderful. And we're going to plop it down. And of course, it needs time to grow. So we're just going to let it sit there and do its thing. All right, I got another blue spruce. So let's go across the street here and plant it on the other side of the road. Okay, there it is. Let's plant it right here. Beautiful. So now we have two blue spruce trees, and those will grow eventually into some beautiful trees. Okay, now over here, notice this tree's not looking too good. Oh man, this tree is looking pretty rough. We're going to cut it down. Oh yeah, this tree is diseased. So these trees usually will drop a pine seed, and normally you only get one from these dead trees. So let's cut it down and find out. All right, yes. We got 164 wood, we got 135 experience points, and we got one pine seed. So let's go ahead and take that pine seed, put it into our tool belt, and we'll replant a healthy tree right there. All right, so you can create your own little forest if you want, right? You can plant these trees wherever you want. And I recommend you do that because you can harvest them and get a very valuable resource, which is wood. So I recommend that you actually gather up those seeds and you replant them, and you can create a beautiful, lush forest like I have right here. You can see all these trees I planted, and it has turned into a beautiful forest. I even planted the ones across the street. I like trees, so I always replant them. Okay, so that is basically how you harvest trees and collect the seeds, replant the seeds. It does take some time for them to regrow, but they will regrow, and you can harvest them a second time. All right, so that basically is trees. Let's go ahead and look around here for a minute. I saw something that caught my interest. Let me see. Now, here is a huge rock deposit, and we could harvest this right here. Now, do these regenerate? Do these rock formations regenerate? No, generally they do not. So once you harvest this big, big rock sticking out of the ground, okay, you can just use your auger to harvest this, or of course you could do it the old-fashioned way. You could use your stone axe. It's going to take forever, but you could do it. But once this is harvested, this is basically going to be gone. So these do not generally regenerate. Let me take care of this fool right here. Oh, he's right down there. Here, where is he? There he is. Oh, he's crawling around on the ground. Oh, God. There you go, buddy. All right. Had to take care of him. But that's it. So these mineral deposits and these rocky outcroppings, these generally will not respawn unless they're part of a point of interest. And if you head to a point of interest and you harvest something, and then you activate a quest marker at that point of interest, all of the resources will regenerate. Okay, so over here it looks like we got some nitrate, right? Some nitrate powder. Let's go ahead and harvest this, and you notice I'm getting some resources from this. Okay, let's take a look what we got. It gave us nitrate powder. It also gave us some salt. Okay, salt. Right? Salt is used in making some food. Okay, so if you have the food mod, you can make chicken nuggets, french fries, and some KFC if you have some salt. So salt is also found in these nitrate deposits. Now, when I harvest this, okay, if I were to harvest this whole thing, generally it will not regenerate. Okay, it will not regenerate. And over here we have iron. So if I harvest this iron, right? Go ahead and harvest all this iron up. Okay. Generally, that's not going to regenerate. So that's pretty much been harvested, and you're going to have a huge hole in the ground for quite a while. So those you're not so lucky as far as regenerating. Okay. So that's it. That was just a quickie talking about trees, harvesting trees, replanting trees, and of course a little bit about harvesting rocks and minerals. And there you go. I hope that answers my friend's question, and maybe you had the same question. I don't know, but if you did, I hope it answered it. So there you go. That's a quickie. All right, everyone, this is T-Bone. I hope you have a great day killing those zombies.